welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you my experience with my cesarean section. Maybe some of you are wondering how much I've spent or how much was my bill post my cesarean section here in Melbourne, Australia. So first thing is, prior to my admission, I need to have a COVID test done. So ako, myself and my husband, kasi sasama siya sa akin, both of us needs to have a COVID test done at least 72 hours before ng hospital admission ko. And then, on the day of my admission, pumunta nga ako sa hospital and they told me that I need to have my cesarean section. So I was fasting already from midnight, the night before ng operation ko. I need to fast from midnight, the night prior to my operation. So no food or drink, okay? So 9 o'clock ata yun, ganon, tinawag na ako to go to theater. And then hubby accompanied me to go to theater. I stayed in a holding bay for a little while. I signed the consent the day before the procedure anyway, so everything is already sorted and I was already in my hospital gown. And then pagpasok ko sa operating room, everyone asked me what procedure I'm going to have and I told them what procedure I'm going to have. They showed me yung consent ko na sinign ko nga, ganon, sinabi kong signature ko ba yun, ganon. So I said yes. And then they told me they're going to they explained to me yung procedure na anong gagawin nila sa akin kasi spinal anesthesia gagawin nila sa akin, so sa likod ko. There's few people inside the room. Andun na yung anesthetist, andun na yung midwife, pediatrician, surgeons, yung mga nurses, theater technician, yung asawa ko, yun, yung surgeon, obviously. Anyway pala, lumabas na yung COVID test ko. It was negative, ang husband ko negative rin. So everything went through okay. So nandun na kami sa loob ng theater and then they gave me a spinal anesthesia. So after, madali lang talaga. So, and then na-feel ko na lang na nagnam na yung wala na pala ako na-feel sa baba, ganun. Tapos may drape, ganun, sa mukha ko. After few minutes lang, yun, pinakita na sa akin yung baby ko. And lumabas na yung baby ko. And then, I asked them if I can have the placenta kasi mayroon kaming pamahiin na we need to get the placenta of the baby and then bury it with like books or pages of books, magazines, o ano ba dyan na gusto namin when the baby grows up, ganun ang gusto namin maging yung anak namin. So, yun, I asked them for the placenta. They asked me why and I told them and they were like amazed why, you know. So, yun. And then, after that, ni-transfer na ako sa recovery. I stayed there for a little while. They monitored yung bleeding ko and my blood pressure as well. The baby is just next to me. Yun. And then, sandali lang ako sa recovery and then they wheeled me back to the ward. Okay, so pagdating sa ward, continuous yung observations or vital signs ang tawag natin ginawa sa akin, and then after a few hours the pain started kasi nag-wear off na yung anesthesia. So initially I wasn't so keen on taking pain medications, but eventually dahil sa severe na masyado yung pain, so I have to take some medications. So yun. So I was taking medication, the midwife, because nampa nga yung sa baba and the midwife was helping me. And that time, nilagyan ako ng catheter sa theater pa lang. So may catheter ako. So kahit magbibi ako, it doesn't matter kasi diretso naman yung sa bag. Okay? So the catheter stayed the whole night and then they took it out the next morning. Okay? So, at night time naman, the midwife was helping me feed the baby kasi nga hindi pa ako masyado makagalaw, ganun. And then they were monitoring my bleeding as well. Immediately, they encouraged me to breastfeed the baby straight away. Pain is not too bad. It's okay. So, medyo rough ang first night with the pain. Medyo unsettled ako, yung baby rin, pag-look after sa baby, medyo rough ang first night. The next morning is magsha-shower na ako. The midwife helped me and then they took the catheter out. Asked me if mag-first mag-ihi ako to let them know, okay? So, ayun. And then they told me if umuutot na ba daw ako, ganon. And I need to open my bowels at least, before I get discharged. Usually, it takes about 3 days bago ma-discharge post cesarean section, pag okay ang lahat. But for me, pag second day ko, sinabi ko na sa doctor, I want to go home already. And it was okay because everything was fine anyway. So, kahit hindi pa ako nag-poops, but my bowel sounds naman ako and nagpo-fart na rin ako, umutot na rin ako. So, they were happy. So, sabi nila, it's getting there. So, I just had lots of prune juice and I had also had some laxatives. So, on the day na madi-discharge na ako, they gave me discharge meds, pain meds, medication, and anti-nausea medication as well, to go home with, and strong painkillers as well. Ayun, just in case I need it. And then yung incision site ko was very clean. It's a bikini line, ganon. It was very clean. It's about 15 centimeters long, and then dissolvable yung stitches niya, and yung dressing niya, after 1 week can come off already. So I was just doing it myself. Walang problema sa dressing. Ako lang nagmo-monitor ng dressing ko. It doesn't, there's no signs of redness or swelling or bleeding, no signs of infection like that. Okay, so i-monitor mo rin yung incision site mo, okay? Second day, na-discharge na ako with my discharge meds. Yun, pagdating namin dito sa bahay, okay naman na. Maybe some of you or most of you are wondering how much before discharge I've paid in the hospital after my admission post cesarean delivery. So actually, wala kaming binayaran, okay? Zero. Well, actually, meron $28 which was yung discharge meds ko lang. Okay, so discharge meds ko lang ang binayaran ko, which is about $28. And then, pwede mo pa yung bayaran through after few days. You don't have to pay it straight away. Yun, doon na mismo araw na yun. You can pay it the next day or few days after you get discharged. Meron naman silang binigay na receipt on how to pay naman. Yun. So only $28 I paid for my discharge meds. Nothing I paid for my hospital admission. Nothing I paid for my surgery and my medications while I was in the hospital. Okay, so wala talaga. As long as you're a permanent resident here in Australia or a citizen here, you have a Medicare, you are entitled for a free hospital and everything that yung kailangan mo sa hospital, everything is free. Okay, so yun, that's the good thing about living here in Australia. The healthcare system is very good. Pag siguro sa Philippines ako nanganak, I'll be drowning, talagang malaki siguro yung bill ko sa hospital for my cesarean section. And even yung mga hospital visits ko, ultrasound, and OB appointment ko, everything is free, okay? Meron pa silang binibigyan ng mga freebie ng mga midwife bago ka manganak. Okay, yun. So, yun lang guys. I hope nagkaroon kayo ng idea about having a baby here in Australia. Okay, so I'm very happy with my baby as well. So, ayun lang guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope to see you on my next vlog. So, for everyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel yet, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you. Bye.